process of our Vietnamese American community. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Hoàng Thượng to say a few things.
Kính thưa quý vị quan khách, kính thưa quý cơ quan truyền thông báo chí. Hôm nay tôi là Hoàng Thượng, một trong những thành viên của Hội Truyền thông người Việt Bắc California và cũng là thành viên của cộng đồng Việt Nam của chúng tôi tại San Jose. Chúng tôi cũng nhờ một anh em ở đây có giỏi tiếng Anh ngữ xin thông dịch lại cho chúng tôi. Kính thưa quý vị, những vấn đề liên quan đến cộng đồng Việt Nam chúng tôi đều biết trong đó. Vì vậy, chúng tôi muốn tôn trọng lẽ phải và sự thật, cũng như luật pháp của Hoa Kỳ, và nhất là luật pháp của quận hạt Santa Clara.
He's mentioned that anything that got to do with the Vietnamese community, he would hope that people are respectful with the law within the city and the county.
Trong những ngày qua, đã xảy ra những văn thư qua lại để nói về một câu chuyện duy nhất, đó là có được chào quốc kỳ Hoa Kỳ, Việt Nam Cộng hòa và Hoa Kỳ tại vườn truyền thống Việt do một nhóm nào đó đứng ra để làm hay không. Và chúng tôi đã theo dõi rất kỹ về vấn đề này.
Recently, in trading of emails, there's a group out there have insinuating this flag raising, and we are here to address it.
Kính thưa quý vị, phải nói là chúng tôi là người Việt Nam tị nạn cộng sản, và tôi sống tại thành phố San Jose 30 năm nay, và tôi đến Hoa Kỳ đối diện HO là những người sĩ quan đã bị ở tù trên bàn này.
We are the group that is refugee from Vietnam, and we represent the soldiers who have been in prison and now are free to make all right here in San Jose.
Kính thưa quý vị, ở tại thành phố San Jose có hai nơi có thể nói là nằm trong các vườn phạt của thành phố hoặc County Santa Clara. Trong đó có Việt Museum và Việt Heritage Garden.
Within the Vietnamese community, there are parks like the Vietnamese Museum and the Vietnamese Heritage Garden.
Và những công việc muốn tổ chức tại hai nơi đó đều phải xin phép giám đốc của công viên và park của thành phố San Jose hoặc quận hạt Santa Clara.
With both of those parks, everyone have to ask and fill out application and get the authorization from PRNS and the director in order to have events there, right here in the city of San Jose and also in the county of Santa Clara.
Và chúng tôi muốn giữ công bằng cho các tổ chức hội đoàn đã có giấy phép hoạt động được sinh hoạt tại vườn truyền thống Việt.
They want to make sure they preserve the fair and equity for all those who have signed up to host flag raising or any events within those parks.
Và kính thưa quý vị, vào mỗi đầu tháng của dương lịch đều có cuộc chào cờ vào ngày thứ Bảy tại vườn truyền thống Việt, và tôi thường tham dự thường xuyên. Chúng tôi thấy những chuyện xảy ra không tốt trong lúc do một nhóm đứng ra để tổ chức lễ thường kỳ tại đó.
We have gone out there to the Vietnamese Heritage Garden to raise flag, but there's one particular group that have caused a lot of problem, which we don't agree with.
Vì những sự kiện đã xảy ra tại vườn truyền thống Việt, chúng tôi muốn tất cả các hội đoàn có giấy phép hoạt động đều có quyền xin phép với công ty công viên cây xanh của thành phố để mỗi đầu tháng có quyền chào cờ Việt Nam Cộng Hòa và Hoa Kỳ tại vườn Truyền thống Việt.
With what has happening, we want to make sure that every single group out there that went through the process of signing up to flag raising at both of the park has the right without being harassed.
Và kính thưa quý vị, khi chúng tôi làm lễ khánh thành tượng đài chiến sĩ Việt Mỹ tại vườn Truyền thống Việt thì cũng phải xin phép công ty công viên cây xanh của quận Hạt hoặc thành phố thì có thể tiến hành tổ chức khai mạc cho tượng đài chiến sĩ Việt Mỹ hiện tại đang có trong vườn Truyền thống Việt.
We make sure that we always signed up and get the permission from both the city, PRNS, and also the County of Santa Clara, especially at the VHG.
Và cảm ơn biên đoàn đã tổ chức cuộc họp báo hôm nay. Và cảm ơn quý vị đến đây, chúng ta cùng nói lên tiếng nói, chúng ta tôn trọng lẽ phải và sự thật cho tất cả các phía. Vì vậy chúng tôi đề nghị chúng ta hãy đến đây để nói lên những gì và chúng ta biết được về những vấn đề liên quan đến cộng đồng Việt Nam của chúng ta đang sinh sống tại vùng Bắc Tân của Nhật. Cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều.
We say thank you to Councilmember Biên has put this event together, and he just want to make sure that we are being fair and equitable, and that we open the park to all community members and all groups who want to raise the flag, and we want to continue to support that. I'm going to introduce the former Vinton Museum director, Mr. Bảo Lộc.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lộc Phu. I am director of the IRCC, the agencies provide service for the citizen come from Vietnam 45 years ago, and I continue to work in volunteer. I have been support Biên Đoàn, and I hope I will continue to support Biên Đoàn after today, but I do not know anything about the issue today. I think a lot of you do not know it again. I come here to looking for peace. I don't want something like it in our community. I don't like it. And I want the two sides have to sit down to talk together. Every day, every week, every month, so long for 1 year to end up the fighting. I don't like the Vietnamese community divide and do not understand each other. That's what I want to say to you today. And also, I have been between so many different worlds. I know that the world between the people at the same family is not good. And the side who more power have to step back, sit down, talk together. I don't understand the situation today. I do not, but I will see you will be okay. After sit down, talk together every day, every week, even a year, but do not bring down something like it today. I am 91 years old. I will be around for more years to see you looking peace together. Thank you.
Now I'm going to introduce the director of Viet Museum as of now.
Hi, my name is Hong Thao. I am the director of Viet Museum. I'm a retired city employee after more than 25 years. Today's situation and the problem is very sad for the whole community. And at first I affirm what Mr. Quang Thượng already talked about. Whenever because as you know the story of Heritage Garden after 2016 totally under control of the city. It just belong to the city, and whatever doing at the Heritage Garden have to follow the procedure like we have at the historic park, how to have the permit and do anything. But the thing is, I would like to say, the situation right now, I think it's a misunderstanding on both sides. I wish Council Member Biên Đoàn, before he have the decision to change it, to have the time to sit down and talk with the other side, with the committee to have a very peaceful solution. And also, I'm very surprised to have the letter from the other council member who try to talk about the situation of the Vietnamese Heritage Garden. And I wish, I respect their concern, but the situation should be handled by our community and don't politicize the situation and create the, to make, the communities, ununited. And I would like to say, I would like my boss, Mr. Lobu, already said, both sides, we will sit down and we will solve the problem by ourselves, not by the other people, not by the other folks. And I wish will become very soon. And as the retiree from the city, I will be happy to do whatever needed for the permit to let them to go back and do the fundraising. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hồng Cao. At this point, I'm going to introduce Mr. Dongo Tuduk officer to say a few words.
Xin chào quý vị. Good afternoon. My name is Don Ngo. I am a Chief Executive of the Tuduk Officer of Republic of Vietnam Armed Forces. My organization have a payroll ID 33101727 and the city organization of 2277484. I am also a member of the Việt Heritage Garden by Dr. Nguyễn Xuân Ngãi, the board director of the Việt Heritage Garden. From 5 people, but now 2 died. Mr. Trương Đình Sửu and Mr. Bùi Hồ Văn Khởi or died. Now you want to Dr. Ngãi, Mr. Bùi Vị and me are here. Today I become here because I have some information not correct. Before we work with Mr. Ngãi and the city manager of the San Jose on February 29, 2016, sent to the Dr. Ngãi a letter. He said, what some organization use the vehicle must have a permit from the bar of the San Jose, the director of the bar of city, and they must follow the rule of the bar and must inform for at least 10 days. That's so. Mr. Biên Đoàn, not at the time, but when organization in our organization work there, it belongs to Mr. Madison Nguyen. So we connect to Mr. Xuân Nguyễn and Mr. Nguyễn connect to the bar and they give us a permission to do rising flag in the garden in Heritage Garden. So here is the organization. He said, we Heritage Society must hold even one day after coordinate with the park recreation and neighborhood service department BRNS special park use permit and after section 8 and section 14 we Heritage Society permit use university we Heritage Garden must be compliance with the term of the agreement provided on behalf of city. So everything which we use the vehicle gun, you must have the permit from the bar and the city of San Jose. So I think the Nghị Viên Đoàn is do right thing, not so please understand what the city of the rule we must follow. Thank you very much. So thank you.
I wanted to introduce Hoa Lan from VACA to say a few words.
Hello everyone, my name is Mei Lan. I'm president of VACA, Viet Arts and Culture Association, a non-profit organization was established to promote and preserve arts and culture. As a community involvement person, I attended the Vietnamese and American flag salute many times at Viet Heritage Garden, VHG, since the program was started by Council Member Tâm Nguyên. The yellow with 3 red stripes flag is my flag, my soul, and I'm thankful for City of San Jose granted a piece of land where we can build and introduce Vietnamese art and culture to people. For many time, I do volunteer to clean up and planting trees at VHG. I'm proud and hope that VHG someday will become one of attraction park as other parts of other ethnic groups in San Jose. I feel our community was recognized and respected, and the flag ceremony at VHG is a time for the Vietnamese get together to unite it and to build a beautiful park in our city. But about 2 years until recently, I see that flag ceremony of each first Saturday of the month becoming more and more politicized, where politics is more important than Viet culture, more dividing than united. Some people or organization or government official were welcome than the other, etc. Thank you, Department of Parks and Recreation and City Council Biên Đoàn for finding a solution to make the flag ceremony for all people, not just one group. Lastly, I urge all Vietnamese people in San Jose, please come to VHG to salute our flag each first Saturday morning of the month. Especially, I would like to invite all of you come to VHG on May 3rd, 2025 to celebrate our culture. The month of May is traditional Áo Dài month, and VACA will be in charge of the flag ceremony and Vietnamese culture program on that day. Thank you very much.
At this point, I would like to introduce Ann Kong as the resident in District 7.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sam Kong, and I'm here asking you to support the decision to give full access to the Vietnamese Heritage Garden to all Vietnamese Americans in San Jose. Not just one particular group. We need to be fair and inclusive to be with council member Ortiz and Torres need to be understand that the Vietnamese community is very complex, and the Councilman Biên Đoàn has a good understanding of what is going on. So we thank you, Councilman Biên Đoàn, for listening to us and help open the park to everyone. Thank you.
And I also would like at this point introduce Mr. John Cao, the District 7 resident.
Hello, everybody. My name is John Cao, and I'm here to support council member of Biên Đoàn. I think the Vietnamese Heritage Garden should be for everybody to use and enjoy. Nobody should have sole control of it. I want to thank you, Council Member Biên Đoàn, for making the reservation process easier. Any organization that wants to host the flag rising event can just fill out an easy form online. We need to support Council Member Biên Đoàn and PRNS for their decision to open this park for everybody. We need to equity, fairness, and a good process in place. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So at this time, I'm opening up for questions, and I can also offer a one-on-one interview too as well.
Hi.
Brandon?
Hi. You mentioned that 11 organizations had applied to host the flag raising ceremony at the Vietnamese Heritage Garden. You also mentioned it would be open to UVA, CNC, if they wanted to host it in the future. Can you describe how the process will be in deciding who gets to ultimately host the event? How are you going to go through those applications and decide who is awarded?
Okay, first of all, 11 groups have signed up. And we also invite the UVA CNC, but yet at this point they haven't done so. And this process goes back to the PRNS. They are the key holder. They have the process, which should originally when UVA CNC claimed that they have this VHE garden indefinitely is unheard of, any type of contract. Number two, making a duplication of key to a city park is illegal and it's not within the process of the city. So PRNS is oversee the whole process at this point. Any other questions? In the end, I just want to make it very clear. We are addressing the historical inequity. We are opening up the VHG to all community members and all groups who want to host a flag raising or any other events, following the city process through PRNS. Thank you so much for being out here.